Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Fox. Finds his man, it's Ashley. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Gonna run it. It's Ellison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. They'll turn to the read option, looking for the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Trying to beat him to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show them really quickly and make it easy on them. Good job by the defense, staying patient, defending all the options, stringing it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this...
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Caught in the backfield, it's flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. To the air, it's Fox. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Caught over the middle. It's flat. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Here we go.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Scanning the field, it's locked. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Toss sweep right. Makes a man miss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Dropping back, it's locked. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give to the tailback. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He's loose. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Fox. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's got him. Oh, what a move to get open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I'll tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Quarterback will keep it. Lots of running room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. The give on the inside. Pulled down for the tackle.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Nevada going quickly. Back to throw, it's Fox. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is good! And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Powers through the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 40. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gets the back moving. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the move, it's Ellison. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Locke. Lofts one high and deep. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Knox. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. Oh, out of space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here comes the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Falcons are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Fox. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
They'll give it to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The give to the fullback. Can't get him to the ground. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right. Absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Hard running there. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Got it in the middle, it's Ashley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He might want another play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The pitch. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last 1st down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up.
Touchdown, Nevada! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 10 over Eastern Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Locke. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Now on the option. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback keeps it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He'll throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Fox. Catch in the middle, it's Perkins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Ashley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw, it's Fox. Now adjusting. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead. Multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. Late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to listen. It's
wide open spaces. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Hampton. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sticks it in his belt. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mock. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing right. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it behind the line. It's Gee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the tight end. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the 1st down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Defense in press coverage. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Flips it out to the back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Ashley. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be
Here's the handoff. There he goes. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Love. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Runs through the tackle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
no gain on the play. Brings up
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Pulls it in, it's Allen. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what to catch it, big fella.
He'll toss it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. Fourth quarter down by 3, just did not get all of it. That's one he'd like to have back.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have... Formation coming. He takes the knee and the undefeated season continues. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.